awake?
What? Yes, that's my name, but I don't think we've met before. There must be some sort of mistake. Oh, no, I'm afraid I'm not familiar. You see, I had an accident, and I can't remember my life before Solak. I don't know what you're talking about. Please, warrior, all this strange talk, you're scaring me. Mogan and his team found you while on patrol. You were unconscious in a field, and muttering to yourself about the Hong Moon Way. Bunyang? I don't know. I don't know any of these people. Look, why don't you just talk to Mogan? He's in the other building. Just go through the door. You can't miss him. Bye.
You're awake. I mean, of course you're awake, unless you're sleepwalking. You're at the Sorali Refuge, and you're fortunate we found you when we did. These scrublands aren't safe. Did you hear something?
Commander, sir! The Volcami are here!
Again! Get your team to Beacon Hill! We'll hold—
You fell from the sky, right? Well, glad to see you're looking better, but I have to go. The Volcami are swarming us. They're terrible monsters who steal people away in the night. But this time, they've attacked us head-on. No. It would be safest if you stay here. You need to recuperate. If you insist, please go see if Mogan needs help. And if you see any snarling wolf creatures, don't hesitate to give them everything you've got. Go! Yes, sir.
Don't let them get through! Hold the line! Don't let them get through! Hold the line! Don't let them get through! Hold the line! Don't let them get through! By the gods, you're a warrior! I've never seen anyone fight like you. When we found you, I wasn't sure you could walk, let alone fight like a master. We'll have to hold off the Volcami here until Sergeant Gonmo gets his sharpshooters into position. When he lights the beacon on the cliffside, that's our signal to pull back. He should have had it lit by now. Something's not right. Yes, please. To get to Beacon Hill, just go back through this gate, then up the incline to your left. We'll hold off the Volcami from here. Hold the line!
What are you doing here? I thought I sent you to the gate. Did the Volcami overwhelm Commander Mogan's team already? Thank goodness. They just need to last a little bit longer. We can't let them down. You see this detachment of skilled marksmen? They're all going to fire once we light the warning signal. If we time this just right, we may be able to knock out the Volcami with one strike. Easier said than done. Do you see all these Volcami? We'll have to break through them first. You've got guts, I'll give you that. While I get the shooters in position, I need you to gather some firewood and light the beacon. That'll signal for Mogan's team to get out of the way. After that, get on the platform and signal to me when the commander's team is in the clear. Help the wounded! Let's move! You've got guts. I'll give you that. While I get the shooters in position, I need you to gather some firewood and light the beacon. That'll signal for Mogan's team to get out of the way. After that, get on the platform and signal to me when the commander's team is in the clear. Evacuate the wound... Nicely done. Let's move out! I hope that's enough. Warrior, thank you. I don't make a habit out of recruiting strangers, but you did a fine job. Now, I don't know if you have a place to call home, but I'd be honored to have you join our band of brothers and sisters. Sorry, I can't help you with that, but I bet Mogan can. He knows everyone. After all you've done, I'm sure he'd be happy to hear you out. Good luck.
They're gone, for now. Thanks for your help, warrior. Just when I was running short on experienced soldiers, you literally fell from the sky. No, I can't say that we did. In fact, you're the first outsider we've seen since Namsoyoo and our new militia captain showed up. Why do you ask? Was there someone else with you? Oh, I see. Well, if that's the case, then I'm sorry to say the Volcami must have grabbed him. The only other possibility is if the soldiers at the scout lookout found your apprentice before the Volcami did. They're just up the road if you want to check. You might want to hurry before the Volcami regroup.
Well, look who it is. I didn't think I'd ever see you again, Jyonna. Last I heard, you were all busy with a school of your own. I'm sure you didn't miss me at all, and I sure don't blame you for it. But what are you even doing all the way out here? Mugo? Damn. I'm gonna be in hot water if the other Black Ram find out I'm here. You gotta keep this under your hat, Jyonna. To be honest, I'm foggy on the details. I don't remember much of what happened after I saved Namsoyoo, or how we ended up here. But we got a new life together, and I don't want to risk it getting messed up. Well, life's funny that way, huh? But enough about me. What problem is big enough to get you to work with someone like Chol Mugo? And you came all the way to a place like this, just for them? You really are something, Jyonna. I haven't seen anyone like that. But I heard some scouts spotted an unfamiliar Lin to the south. Best of luck to you. I hope things work out in the end. You're way too nice a person for all this bad stuff to keep happening to you. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Please, come closer. Warrior, please, save the others! The Volcami surrounded us. Tore my team to shreds. The kidnapped villagers and some loudmouth Lin tried to fight back, but they were dragged away. Save them!
What are you doing here? Jyonna, what are you doing here? Don't tell me your apprentice is here. Damn. Well, let's try to find him. This may be a clue. Hey, Jyonna, look at this bit of cloth I found. Does this look familiar to you? I think it's a bit of the Hong Moon symbol. Just nearby, so we must be getting close. You've got your apprentice to save. I've got my people too. Let's work together, okay? Ho-ho! Now that's the kind of attitude I like. Let's do this. Keep it together and follow. You go ahead.
We're so great here. No.
Is this everyone? Damn. All right, let's keep going and find the rest.
Captain Gwon saved us. What a great man.
Sure you did, stranger. If you really want to be helpful, why don't you rescue the other villagers?
Oh my, certainly yes. Even with my memory. You don't forget ears like that. You are a blessing from the divines.
Keep going. We can't waste any time. Sound.
I'm all right. My muscles broke my fall. Yes. He kept trying to windwalk away. The Volcami dragged him up those stairs by the collar. I haven't heard them in hours.
I'll take point. Follow me. Looks like the rest are locked up there. See that? Seems like the others are all stuck up there. We need to bust them out. You're being paranoid. I bet we just took out everyone on the way in. No way there's any left all the way back here. Come on, let's quit wasting time and get on with the rescue. I'll have them out of there in no time.
Took you long enough, Master. Took you long enough, Master. I know you like cutting it close for dramatic effect, but you took way too long. Yeah, I'll be fine. I'm just glad you found us. Did you pick up that trail I left behind? I had to tear up bits from my uniform for that. Well, I am the brains of this operation after all. Where would you be without me? Sounds like a plan to me. Let's go. Come
Ahoy
on.
there.
This place reeks.
We're a long way from home, mate. I didn't think I'd ever see your mug again. You and Bunyang abandoned ship just in time. Right after you bailed, the Iron Shadow was struck by lightning. We lost half our hold, at least. The kids? Hi, they're a hardy bunch. And the Yoon girl is still asleep, remember? I'd say they're due south. Doc Gom and the gang set up camp. You can't miss it. Good luck out there.
Are they gone? Are they gone? Are the Black Ram guys all gone? Man, that was a close one. I had to make sure they didn't spot me. It's called keeping your hopes up high and your head down low. Now, I'm headed to the roadside shrine. There's still a lot to be done, and I'm the guy to do it. You coming? The roadside shrine is, well, along the roadside. West of here. I'm going on ahead, so catch up when you're ready. Me stay out of trouble? Ha! You're here? Can you blame me? Loyalty is everything to the Black Ram. So if you happen to be a high-ranking pirate who abandoned ship to be with your lady love, you got it. In the end, it doesn't matter if you leave for the best of reasons or the worst of treasons. Nobody quits the Black Ram without consequence. It seems nobody can escape their past, even if they don't remember it. Namsoyoo will get caught up in this mess too, if I'm not careful. Glad to hear it. Don't take it the wrong way, Jyonna, but this is really bad for my health. Do you have some kind of plan you're following? Well, I'll be laying low around the Hantu garrison. I'll keep an ear to the ground for anything that might help you. Just remember, there's no such thing as a free lunch. Do me a favor and keep those Black Ram away, okay? Maybe I can find a disguise and pretend to be a farmer or something.
Well, look who isn't dead. Now you're a sight for sore eyes. For all of us. Duckom was afraid he'd have to prepare your funeral. I'm sure your kids will be happy to see you. I don't think they're suited for the Marauder's life. They lack a certain discipline. They're with the Iron Shadow, or what's left of it. The old boat was good on the ocean, decent in the air, but wasn't meant to ride on land. Our landing scratched the hull something fierce. Before you go, warrior, keep in mind that the Admiral did you a great service getting you all the way here. We all risked our lives on the trip over. Yes, indeed. So you could repay our kindness by helping us fix the Iron Shadow. We've got marauders hammering and patching up the ship, but we won't be flying far without new Chandra crystals. I believe you're familiar with them? Yes, exactly. So on your way to the Iron Shadow, how about you crack open some of those automatons? They should each have a crystal or two inside of them. A warrior like you could collect them in your sleep. What a great idea, warrior. Thank you so much. We're all counting on you.
There you are, Jyonna. Welcome back. I heard through the grapevine that you helped out with our little power source problem. If they aren't, we'll find out when the engineers throw a fit. I'm sure it'll be fine, though. Thank you for the work. He set out as soon as we got here. Said something about a matter he needed to look into, but I'm not sure what exactly. Did you need something? Who, me? Well, I guess so. but this isn't a very safe place for kids, even if you have been training them to fight. The ship is in bad shape and this area is dangerous. We should find somewhere safer for your students. And ourselves. I'll send out what scouts I can spare to see what they can find as well. Good luck, Jyonna. Oh, what a mess.
Master, you're back! I knew you'd come back, even when you and Bunyang fell out of the boat. Oh yes, I'm fine, Master. And I watched Jinsoyun the entire time. Bunyang and Buno went to find some flowers for Jinsoyun. I tried to stop them, but they wouldn't listen. Yes, Master, I'll get Jinsoyun and be right behind you. Buna and Bunyang couldn't have gone far.
Huh? Master! You're back! Where have you been? We've been worried sick about you. Yeah, I guess. We're stuck here now, and there's monsters nearby. So we can't go far on our own. I was hoping to get some flowers. I know, it's just... Soyun loves them so much. I wanted to make a garland for her. At this point, it's all I can think to do. I know you're busy, Master, but could you help out? I don't need a lot of flowers. Just pick me a few. Pretty please? I hate being stuck like this. Did you get them? You know, when I said I didn't need many flowers, I didn't think you'd take it so seriously. This is barely anything, Master. Yeah, you're right. Sorry for making you do me favor. I know you're just as worried for Soyun as the rest of us. So can we go soon? We can follow you, right?
Hold it right there. This isn't a playground, civilian. If you're looking for food or shelter, head to the refuge. He mentioned that he was expecting someone of your appearance. You're the powerful warrior everyone's been talking about. I suppose we'll see about that. The captain's up the hill. Go right ahead. Don't strain yourself.
Oh, you actually came. Are you really so lost you need to follow me like a puppy? Relax, I'm just yanking your chain. But if we're going to be helping each other more, I need a favor done first. There's a place called Urito Village nearby here. Recently, the locals have been driven out because of a strange plague that hit suddenly. Whatever the disease was, drove people mad. Nobody's sure the cause, but that doesn't matter at this point. I want to help return these people to their homes. You're tough, but one person can't retake an entire village. We need to arm up, and the Dirox tribe has plenty of weapons we can borrow. It'd be one thing if the disease just killed people, but, well, let's just say the village needs to be cleared in more ways than one. Sure, I've got a tent they can hang out in. Watching a bunch of kids should be easier than fighting Diroxin for their gear. This should be a piece of cake. How did it go? Are we armed to the teeth now? Fair enough. I'd feel better with more weapons, but this should do. On to the next task. I've done what I can to whip these guys into shape, but they could use some combat pointers from a real teacher. Think you could spar with them? All right! This should be both fun and educational. Just try not to kill anyone, okay? Heads up, everyone! We've got the master of the Hongmoon School here to teach you some moves. Let's get to work! Volunteers front and center.
Yes, Captain.
Here's how we do it in Solak! Pay close attention and learn from this.
Not my best.
Thank you, Jyonna.
Some of the soldiers want me to spar with you. A few think I can take you, but I've seen what you can do. I suppose this is one of those lead-by-example opportunities. I'm willing if you are, warrior.
Don't hold back.
That was exhilarating!
You never fail to entertain, Jyonna. That was great! If nothing else, it was at least fun to watch. I'd say we're about as ready as we're ever going to be. We're ready to move out. Sure, this is the best time for it. We'll need to move fast once things get underway. Don't take too long. All right,
Master,
everyone,
are you
stay
leaving
focused.
again?
We're off to Eurito Village.
Master, are you leaving again? You're going to help these soldiers, aren't you? All right, Master. This time, I'll make sure Gwon and Bunyang listen to me. Please be careful. Come back soon.
It's worse than I remembered. Thanks for coming, warrior. I wish I knew. This place was once full of people and possibility. Then this darkness fell upon it like a plague, transforming everyone it touched. Half the village went mad. The rest of us fled. This wasn't just my village, warrior. This was the only village in the region. These soldiers, the people in the Sorali refuge, they all used to live here. Everyone except Captain Gwon and a few others. I'm not sure, but I'm hoping the mayor left some answers behind. He was known for keeping meticulous records. Before he was mayor, he was a successful merchant and entrepreneur. Lots of people still speak fondly of the mayor. Others claim he kept dark secrets. The only thing everyone agrees on is that when the plague hit, he didn't make it out. Hopefully his records are still intact. I say we go to his chambers and find out. Let's head out then. This way.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Help me!
A trade caravan was delayed north of town. I assumed it was another Volcami raid, but upon arriving at the scene I found something else entirely. A giant stone of sorts near the road. I had the militia keep watch over it. They reported no activity. Separately, they also reported that the Volcami raids had shifted to the south, and all but ended in the north. Was there a connection? Were the Volcami avoiding this stone? I ordered the militia to bring it into town. Almost immediately, the Volcami left us alone. Trade and construction resumed like never before. Yet even with our newfound peace, many insisted the stone was dangerous. If only they knew the alternative. The things I've done for this town. The Yoon girls I purchased from slavers and offered up to the Volcami in exchange for a few days without raids. I have no doubt that this stone holds an ancient power. A power the Volcami fear. When I unlock the secrets to this power, they will fear me instead.
Well, don't keep us in suspense. Did that have anything useful to say? A stone? Well, yeah, there's a huge rock in the center of the village. What's that got to do with anything? A rock made all this mess? I really don't understand the kind of weird life you must have if you could say that with a straight face. I believe it. Anyway, before we can get to the rock, there's all those ghouls to handle. We can't take them on in the open, or we'll get swarmed. See that bell over there? Give it a good ring, and it'll draw their attention. We can get the drop on them while they're distracted. Here's hoping this last push is all we need to get this done. Once we've got the village back in good hands, I'll be sure to hold up my part of the bargain with you. Don't worry about it. I'm plenty of things, few of them good, but I don't go back on a deal. Now let's get started. Everyone, prepare for the final battle! Is this it? So this is it? How are we supposed to destroy this thing? Explosives? If you say so, just make it quick. We don't want to give it the chance to cause more havoc. All right? Go do your thing. Good luck.
I can already feel the darkness fading.
All right.
I think it's safe
We'll
to bring
send word
people
to the
back and
villagers.
rebuild. We'll have our home again.
Is your life always this hectic? I can't keep up. Give me a minute to catch my breath. Since the danger is gone now, we need to focus on getting the villagers back here. It's not safe where they are now. You and your apprentices can rest here a while. Once everything is in order, we'll sit down and handle our deal. In the meantime, why don't you go have a chat with our new de facto mayor? I'll talk with you again soon.
Home again. You've given us our village back. The people of Yurido have a home again. Of course, the same plague that kept us out of here was keeping the Volcami away as well. Now that it's gone, the Volcami will come. They'll attack us here just like they attacked us at the Sorali Refuge. Our militia will need to be even stronger. I don't suppose you'd be interested in training our soldiers. Ah, I see. You must mean the young Yoon girl. Well, I hope you find a cure for what ails her. If there's anything I can do to help, anything at all, please don't hesitate to ask. Watch your apprentices. Why, certainly. We'll keep them safe within our walls. Captain Gwon seems to like them. I'll have them stay with him. Speaking of Captain Gwon, here he comes now. I'll let the two of you talk.
Told you it'd be soon. I bet you thought I was gonna leave you hanging for a long time, right? Touché. All right, so here's the deal. I've heard about this monk who's skilled at manipulating energy, chi, whatever. As the gossip goes, the guy is pretty much the next realm walker. Apparently, he can even open up portals to the spirit realm. I can't say for certain, but he's the head monk at the Stone Lotus Temple. It's out north from here across the desert. That would be your best place to start looking. Don't worry about it. But if you're really feeling grateful, you could do me a little favor. Yeah, I guess you did, but this is more personal. See, since we have a place to be safe and start a new life, I want to propose to Namsoyoo. Do it proper, you know? What? No! What kind of person would ask you to play messenger for something so intimate like that? What a life you must lead. Just ask her to meet me outside the village. I'll do the rest. And hey, thanks for all this. You really are one of the good ones, you know?
Is that Gwon? The deserter. The traitor.
Warrior. I've heard that you saved Gwon back in Yurido village. Thank you. That was a very kind thing to do. He's matured, yes. I think he really regrets his past. Here in Solak, I and he have a much happier life. He told you that? Why couldn't he just come here? What's so important that I have to walk all the way to the... Unless... Warrior, before I go, I wanted to ask you something. Do you think you could do me a favor? If you see Dochin? Was that his name? If you see him and Doden, tell them to be happy. Don't look for me because I'm fine. Please, please don't make me say it. Just take care of them and yourself. We all deserve to rest. Goodbye, warrior.
The Lady of the Hour is waiting for you. Master Motion. Another royal offering means another ritual, right, Master?
Yes.
But that means restoring the Twilight's edge.
All in due time, and all according to plan.
So you... Figured She would have been here by now. Oh, there you are. Admiral? So you...
Be present!
Traveler, what brings you here?
Grandmaster Namsoyoo is on a strenuous mindfulness journey in northern Solak. He shall return once he has been fully cleansed. You must have journeyed far. While we may not see the Grandmaster for many weeks or years, you are welcome to rest here and replenish your spirit. Brother Hunyang leads Jyonna in the interim. Please speak with him in the temple. May you find what you need, traveler.
You say everything is an illusion. It makes me wonder what's real.
Please prepare for meditation.
What was that? Meditation.
What are they doing here?
Who? Demons?
They're attacking our pillars!
The barrier must be maintained.
Please, we have to go now!
I'll alert the others.
Yes, please. I'll follow in a moment. Forgive me for not welcoming you sooner, warrior. It seems you've joined us at the precise moment we need you. The heavens must have decreed it. I can sense the strength in your chi, the type of strength that demons fear. I don't know what brought you to our monastery. I only know that you are here now, and you can help us save it. The choice is still yours to make, warrior. Will you fight with us? Thank you, warrior. Jyonna has always tried to help strangers in need. Now it seems a stranger has come to help us. This way. Help my brothers defend the courtyard.
Your evil is not welcome here.
The barrier! Protect the barrier!
These pillars generate a barrier that keeps dark chi out of Jyonna. If the barrier fails, Jyonna will be overrun. As things stand now, the barrier isn't strong enough to hold back the incoming tide of dark chi. The more dark chi that comes in, the stronger the demons will become. The pillars must be infused with pure chi to strengthen the barrier. We will need your chi to do this. My brothers have started the process. Now you must finish it. I sense a strength in your chi, the depths of which even you have yet to discover. I hope it is enough to restore the barrier. Please help my brothers with the barrier pillars. The rest of us will keep the demons at bay. Though your instincts may tell you to join the fight around you, I urge you to focus on the pillars. No amount of fighting will save us if the barrier fails. Once all three pillars have enough power, energy will flow through the courtyard and the barrier will begin to regain its strength. Then perhaps, we can defeat these demons and restore order. We must hold on to hope. Please, warrior. You must defeat that creature.
Cast them back! Hunyang, are you all right? Just breathe.
Warrior, we need you now. Stay still!
Just breathe.
Stay still!
The demon was too much for me. I kept it contained for as long as I could so that you could restore the barrier pillars. I should have been able to do more. The pillars should have never failed under my watch. My brothers and I have much to discuss, but for now we can be grateful for your timely arrival and assistance. Please join us in the temple. I'd like to know what brought you to Ajinara. Also, we have another visitor with us that I'd like you to meet. Yes, he's an admiral. We don't meet many sailors here in the desert. He must be a bit desperate to have come to us here. I'll meet you inside.
Don't overexert yourself.
Please join us. So I understand that you and the Admiral know each other, and you've come to us with a common purpose. I see. As I explained to the Admiral earlier, such things are neither simple nor safe. What's more, Grandmaster Nail strictly forbids such ceremonies within the walls of Ajinara. There are other places where a rift to the spirit realm could be opened, but even then, completing the ritual would be nearly impossible. I'm sorry, warrior, but unless Grandmaster Nail returns or the Twilight's Edge falls from the sky, there's nothing I can do for you.
Monk, you mentioned the Twilight's Edge? I may be able to help with that.
Really? How so?
I have a small piece of the sword. Does this help? Don't give me that look. How I got a shard of the Twilight's Edge isn't important. We can use this shard to help carve open a doorway to the spirit realm. I heard from the monk that you had a hand in protecting Ajinara Monastery from attack. He'll open the portal because he owes you a favor. Tit for tat. That's how the world works. That said, their leader isn't around, this Grandmaster Nayul. I wonder if this junior monk has what it takes to open a portal. In any case, Monk Hunmyoung is all we got. Let's hope he's praying to the right god or lighting the right candles or whatever it is these holy men do. We might have only one chance at this. The time...
I may be able to perform the ceremony with the Twilight Shard, but you should know the risk involved. First, we'll need to go somewhere with close ties to the spirit realm, a place where the dead still move among the living. In the desert south of here is the Sunken City, the ruins of the civilization that flourished eons ago before Solak fell into ruin. Few places have seen as much death as that cursed place, and few are closer to the spirit realm. The ceremony generates an impure energy that could kill us in seconds. The only thing I know that can absorb the impurity is the warding stones that the Dread Tusk warriors carry. The Dread Tusks are a savage Aomak tribe that live just north of the Sunken City. They don't like outsiders, especially those that try to take their warding stones. And if that wasn't enough, the warding stones are useless without the warding orb, and that belongs to the Dread Tusk chief. I see you are undeterred. Very well, warrior. If you can obtain several stones and the orb, I will help you. Once you
I will go with the monk.
Meet me at the Sunken City.
Join me soon.
I knew you would come. I admire your resolve. Were you able to obtain some warding stones and the orb? Impressive. These should be more than enough. I won't ask how you managed to obtain these. The glowing building behind me holds the Altar of the Ascendants. The link to the spirit realm is especially strong there. That's where we'll hold the ceremony. Unfortunately, once the gate to the spirit realm begins to open, the dead that wander the city will all be drawn to it. If they interrupt us, things could go terribly wrong. Perhaps There are stone lanterns scattered throughout the sand. If you light them, the dead will be drawn to the light, at least for a while. Please, light the lanterns. If the dead come, subdue them. I've made the final preparations. I'll need you and the Admiral to assist me with the ceremony. Please pay attention and do as I say. When I begin to open the rift, I'll need some of your chi to fully activate the Twilight Shard. If all goes well, the shard will then cut through the barrier between our realm and the next. I'll only be able to keep the rift open for a short amount of time. Whatever or whoever you're looking for, you'll need to find them quickly. Please place the Twilight Shard on the altar.
Will do. Good. Everything's ready.
Let us begin. Warrior, I need your chi.
Monk, what's happening? What are these
The dead are
things?
coming! They must not interfere!
Back to the depths with ya! Careful! We don't know how powerful these energies are.
It's not stabilizing. Stay back!
The portal wouldn't open. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, warrior. After everything you've done to make this ceremony possible, the spirit realm remains out of reach. The boundary wouldn't yield. Either the Twilight Fragment wasn't enough on its own, or we lacked the power to use it. This task is beyond me, warrior. With Grandmaster Namsoyoo gone, there is only one other person who may be able to help you. She is known as the Divine Maiden. In truth, I've never seen her myself. She lives in a secluded Yoon city called Valindria. No one knows for sure, save the people that live there. They've maintained secrecy and isolation from the rest of the world since Solak fell into ruin. They are slow to trust outsiders, let alone allow them into their city. Valindrians rarely journey to the desert. Most keep to the forests south of here. Perhaps you could find some of them there and, in time, earn their trust. I'm sorry, warrior. That's all that I know. May the same good fortune that brought you to us
isn't worth a damn.
lead you to that which you seek.
If His Holiness or whatever he is can't open a portal, you need to head to this city he mentioned, Valindria. I can't come with you. I have duties to attend to. Then I have to make sure my crew isn't falling to pieces without me. But in the meantime, find any leads that might get us to Valindria. Send a letter when you find Valindria. I'll join you there, and I'll bring your apprentices.
Please, help! Find Mogan. Tell him that the raiders... It's not me you should be worried about. The raiders kidnapped the others and dragged them to the old temple. Please, find the commander. He needs to send over some soldiers before the women are sold into... You must be a warrior. Perhaps that's for the best. We don't have much time. Please, rescue the townspeople. Don't worry about me, warrior. Those raiders may have hurt me, but I'll live another day. I'll be fine. Go!
We are so grateful. Let's get out of here now!
Don't let them get away with this!
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you, warrior. We're saved.
couldn't spend another minute with those people. Thank you. Wow, I don't even know where we are. How did you find us? Huh. I think I know who you're talking about. Green Dress? It's her fault I got taken. She was mouthing off to those Dune Raiders, telling them that kidnapping was rude and immoral. They got mad and kidnapped us while we were moving into Eurito Village. We were just minding our own business. Normally, the Raiders don't bother us. They only care about those Valindria freaks. Yeah, the Raiders captured a few of them. I heard them drag the women that way. They wore a bunch of flowy white dresses. You can't miss them. Frankly, I can't wait to get out of this dark, disgusting cave. So I'm going to leave. Thanks for clearing the way, warrior.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Where are you hiding her?
You're boring me. Are you gonna make a move or not?
What do you want? Money?
You just don't get it, do you?
Please, we don't know anything.
Where's the other girl? You really think you can hide her from us? You meddling little...
It's the girls!
Get over here! Let's finish this.
Nicely done. Thanks for evening the odds, warrior. I'm not so certain I could have handled them all myself. You're free to leave. We still have some business to finish. Thanks for your help. I suppose you've earned an explanation. Knowing Jyonna, she'll want to thank you herself. Just wait here. I'll get her for you. Lady Jyonna, we're safe!
The Divine Aid! My lady! Is everyone safe? Sorry, everyone. I feel like this is my fault. We're just glad you're safe, my lady. Jyonna, are you all right? Do not worry about me. I am fit as a flute. Thank you for helping us, stranger. That was amazing. We are truly blessed. But warrior, how did you come to find this place? It's very remote. Valindria? That is our home. Many outsiders have questionable reasons for seeking us out. But let us discuss that later. We need to get out of here first.
Follow the southern trail. You will find a path leading into the forest. I will be recovering in the villa just outside near the path.
See? Please come, everyone. Let us leave this place. There you are. Hello again. Now that we are out of that horrible place, I can learn more about you. Why are you looking for Valindria? My word, I am so sorry to hear about your apprentice. But I'm afraid Valindria is usually closed to outsiders. We have had too many problems otherwise. Any strangers must prove themselves to be noble and good. And as I have found, very few strangers hold goodness in their hearts. But you saved us. Surely that counts for something. Yes, I think you are a good person. I see it in your eyes. Please, do me this favor to prove your worth. Look for pebbles in the forest that glitter like the sun. They can often be found around the violet sorichos plants. Gather the glittering pebbles and the leaves of the sorichos. Bring them to me and I will... Well, just gather them, okay? Trust me. Be careful. The forest can be a frightening place. Back already? Did you bring the things I asked for? Nice. Now that we have the necessary items, let's travel to the Path of Trials. The Path of Trials leads to Valindria, but only those with a noble heart are able to pass through. The path has protected us for centuries. I cannot take you to Valindria myself, but a friend of mine will act as your guide for the path of trials. She is wonderful. You will like her. Best of luck. I believe you will make it through. Okay, let me call the Golden Fangwang. There's a nice girl. Isn't she cute? Warrior, this bundle of joy is the Golden Fangwang, and she will accompany you. Don't make any sudden moves. She might get scared. Nice and easy does it. Take it slow and she will warm to you. She requires a gentle touch. Focus and try again. Please, come closer. Well done, warrior. I knew you could do it. From here on, this Golden Fangwang will be your guide. All part of the trials, you see. It seems my role has come to an end. I will return to Valindria. The Divine Maiden herself will light your path to Valindria. I just know it. Goodbye for now. Good luck.
Everyone, get a look at this! Jyonna was right. And here I thought we were going to have to do a search and recovery. Welcome to Valindria, stranger. If you're good enough for the Golden Fangwang, then you're good enough for me. My name is Yujin, and I'm head of the unofficial welcome committee that we just formed. We haven't had a visitor in lifetimes, so please don't mind the stares and glares. Divine Aid Jyonna is waiting for you in Valindria Manor. It's right up this path. Please sample our wares, admire the architecture, and enjoy your stay. Good luck!
Warrior, you made it!
Just one night off. You've been working so hard lately.
Sunyoung, I must help this warrior first. I had no doubt we would meet again. Absolutely none. I am pleased to welcome you to Valindria, the most beautiful place in all of Solak. You saved us, and now the time has come to repay that debt. You mentioned needing to see someone about your apprentice? The Divine Maiden? That sounds wonderful. Oh, but you're not aware of our traditions, warrior. There are customs that must be observed before you can be granted an audience. To even enter the sacred bowers where the Elder Oak and the Divine Maiden are, you must first cleanse your body and your soul. Then, you have to prove that your intentions are pure. Sunyoung can give you more details. She's my dearest friend and the guardian priestess of Valindria. In the meantime, I will arrange passage for your allies. If they are friends of yours, they are friends of ours. I will not be long. Make yourself at home.
I know dear Lady Jyonna may have told you that you're welcome to meet the Divine Maiden, but I'm afraid she was being overly hospitable. She does that. You have no idea how important the Divine Maiden truly is, how private Valindria must be. There's a reason you won't find this place on any map. Strangers like you have betrayed our trust time and time again. The Divine Maiden will look into your very soul. She will weigh your transgressions against your good deeds and dole out as she deems fit. Are you so certain that she will deem you worthy? Very well. The Divine Maiden is all around us. Her spirit and soul are intrinsically intertwined with all of Valindria. She has been watching you from the moment you set foot here. Surrender yourself to her at the Eternal Spring and offer your prayers at her altar. If she deems your heart pure, she will offer you a blue flower and admission into the sacred bowers. If she deems you unworthy, you'll see red. That will also be the last thing you see. Be wise, warrior. It is not too late to turn back. Goodbye.
An intruder! Stop! You can't go any further! Stop. Warrior! I thought you were supposed to be kind. Is that any way to act in a holy place? Their job is to protect the Divine Maiden's altar. How are they supposed to know your intentions? Do you have communication issues? I'm certain the Divine Maiden saw that act of violence. How will she feel about you attacking our people, I wonder? I suppose we shall find out. We'll leave you in peace. Enjoy it. You may be here for a while.
I have been waiting. Hello. Warrior, your aura is unmistakable. A very pleasant blue. You saw the blue heavenly flower, which means the Divine Maiden has granted you an audience. Had the maiden refused your plea, you would have been shown the red heavenly flower, and you would have had to leave immediately. Sun Yung surely would have liked that, but I am happy she will be disappointed. Without further ado, let us visit the Divine Maiden. Onward to the sacred bowers.
You have arrived. You have caused quite a stir in Valindria. I understand you are searching for your Jyonna apprentice? The sacred bowers of the Elder Oak reach into the spirit realm. Her life force controls the life force of all Jyonna. I have felt the child suffering, and I would like to help. I will summon her soul from the place beyond. Please, bring the body of your apprentice to me.
Valindria, eh? Not too shabby.
Have you found a way to help Soyeon yet, or not?
Master, where are
There
we?
you are.
What's going
What
on?
took you so long? I was starting to think you'd forgotten about us, Master. Where have you been all this time? Of course. I mean, oh, whatever. Did you find a way to help Soyeon yet? What's going on here anyway? You know, from the look on your face, I'd say there's way too much to explain. Maybe just a quick summary? All right, if you say so. I guess being kept in the dark is okay if it means we get to visit cool places like this. Yeah. Anyway, we'll stick close by. Well, reasonably close. There's a lot to see here.
I'll take your apprentices with me.
Let me escort you to the Elder Oak.
Let's hurry and head out.
Mind your manners.
So this is the Elder Oak.
So this is the lost Jyonna child. I sense great confusion in her. This is the child? Once, long ago, a Jyonna girl in Valindria was trapped in the in-between, as your apprentice is. It becomes more difficult to reach the soul with each passing day. Let us hurry. Lay her body on the altar beneath the sacred bowers. We must pray for this child's safe return.
Master, is this going to work? She'll help Jin So-yeon, won't she, Master? Then Jin So-yeon will wake up, right? She has to. Yes, Master. I'm sorry. I'm just nervous, I guess. It just seems like every time we think Jin So-yeon is going to wake up, something happens. Please work.
Fools! This is the Elder Oak of legend? How quaint. You are as foolish as ever, Jian. I am always 2 steps ahead.
Prepare for your final
ever get
lesson!
Sick of losing? Stubborn as ever. Divine Maiden, I presume. Yes, this power, it will be enough.
A deal is a deal.
Ah, yes. I made you a promise, didn't I? And promises should be kept.
get moving. We have a lot to accomplish. You know nothing about me, or my deal with Mushin. There are times when a man must choose who is most important to him, and then act decisively to protect that person. Don't weep and wail over a woman you barely knew. Enter this portal to the spirit realm now, or you risk losing your apprentice forever. Move it! The spirit realm holds people dear to us both.